Do you know that there are a lot of mistakes that you are making during having a menstrual period? So in this video, I'll be talking about a common mistakes that each woman should avoid during having a menstrual period. So remember to watch this video from the beginning up to the end, because by watching this video, you will have a better understanding about the reproductive health and some hygiene tips that you need to follow to prevent yourself from having infections when you are menstruating. So before we get into details, if it was the first time you are watching our video, so I would like you to support us by subscribing to this YouTube channel and tap on notification bell so that you will be informed whenever we drop something new on this YouTube channel. So if you are a new subscriber, don't forget that on this particular YouTube channel, we are uploading a content on reproductive health, sex educations, health tips, medical cases, and many more. So now without any further ado, let's get into details. Hello everyone, welcome back to International Medical TV. So as I mentioned at the introduction of this video, today I'll be sharing some common mistakes that each woman shall avoid during having a menstrual period. So the mistake number one that you need to avoid when menstruation, it is washing your vagina improperly. So whether you are menstruating or not, washing your vagina wrongly, it can make you develop a various infection. So that is why when you are menstruating, it is important to wash your vagina with only plain water. Also, it is important to avoid using a scented soap and the various kind of detergent and the permanent intimate wash, because this kind of products that are claiming to keep your vagina healthy, they will attack the healthy bacteria inside your vagina and make you to develop infections like vaginal infections and the bacterial vaginosis. So if you are menstruating and if you want to wash your vagina, so you have to wash it with only plain water as I mentioned earlier. Also, you have to wash it from inside to outside, because there are a lot of people that are washing their vagina from back to front. So doing this is like you are taking a bacteria from your anus and you are depositing it inside your vagina, and this can make you to develop a various kind of infections as I mentioned earlier. The another common mistakes each woman shall avoid is incorrectly using a period product. So whether it is tampon, whether it is menstrual cup or pad, using it incorrectly, it can cause discomfort and even make you to develop a various health infections. Also, remember to change this kind of period product at due time, because using this kind of period product for a long period of time, it can make you to develop infections. Mistake number three each woman shall avoid during the menstrual period is relying solely on period tracking app. Using period tracking apps, they can help to determine your next period, but relying solely on this period tracking apps, they can cause a serious problem. So remember, the period tracking apps, they use algorithm and your past data to determine your next period. Also, a lot of factors and certain medical conditions, they can influence your menstrual cycle, like hormonal imbalance, stress, and even certain medication. So that is why you should not rely solely on period tracking app. Mistake number four, which every woman shall avoid, is ignoring abnormal period symptoms. So if you are menstruating and you are experiencing one of the following, like a heavy bleeding, dizziness, severe cramping, so it is important to inform your healthcare provider, because these symptoms, they could indicate an underlying health conditions that require medical attention. So that is why you shall not ignore any abnormal symptoms during your menstruating. The mistakes number five is neglecting a self-care during period. So self-care is often overlooked during menstruation, but it can make a serious impact. So engaging into self-care activities like exercise, it can increase blood flow inside your body and make your body to release endorphins, which can make you to feel happy and even reduce your stress during menstruation. So that is why you shall be engaging into self-care activities when you are menstruating. The last mistake each woman shall avoid is improper disposal of the period product. So when you improperly dispose a period product, it can make you to contract infections or even to develop a diseases. So that is why if you are menstruating, it is important to avoid the use of period product. So it is important to dispose your period product, whether it is tampon or it is menstrual cup, properly, because improper dispose of them, it can make you to develop infections as I mentioned earlier. So these are the hygiene tips that you need to follow if you are menstruating, and these are the mistakes that you need to avoid if you are menstruating to avoid yourself from contracting infection. So this is the end of this video. If you enjoy this video, so kindly give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing for more educative and helpful videos. So I hope to see you on my next video.